Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another round of Shop My Stash. It's spooky season, so that's the vibe that we're gonna go for this round of Shop My Stash. Unfortunately, I will not be able to give you guys an update on my last round of Shop My Stash because I literally overwhelmed myself with all the stuff that I picked out for the summer. So I went ahead and put everything back, and I reorganized my makeup so we can just start with fresh, and I really hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, let's get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So we're gonna start on this end of the drawer because we have our primers, foundations, concealers. I know it looks like a mess, but trust me, I know where everything is, and that's what's most important to me. Let's move that out of the way. So let's go ahead and pick out a primer. For primer, I think I'm going to pull out my NYX Marshmallow primer. The top always falls off of this thing, and I'm only picking out two because I don't want to overwhelm myself again. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use my liquid poreless putty primer. I do have my two favorite foundations on my vanity, which is my Dior and my Chanel. I'm going to focus on something else, which is I have not worn this Estee Lauder in a long time, so I'm going to pull that out. And I'm also going to pull out, and I'm also going to finish off this Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Tint because it's only a little bit left, and I am going to repurchase, so I might as well finish that. So those are my two foundations and my two primers. So for concealer, I have really been enjoying my e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealers again. These are the matte ones, and I have the shades Deep Caramel and Fair Warm. I've been using the shade Deep Caramel to brighten my under eye, and then for a really intensified brightness in my inner corner, I've been using the Fair Warm shade, and it looks so pretty. I love that combo, so I'm going to pick those two. And I'm also going to pull out my Halo Glow Wands because I need to get some more use out of them. So there's that. Now for powders, for powder, I actually want to pull out this Wet n Wild powder because I just got it and I haven't tried it. So I am going to pull this out. And now that I'm pulling this out, I realize that I bought the primer for this and I've never tried that either. So I'm going to pull that out. And I'm going to put this e.l.f. primer back. So we're going to use the Wet n Wild Impossible primer. And this is the 5-in-1 Essence Primer and Finishing Powder. And I'm also going to pull out my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the shade Toffee. I had this before and I accidentally broke it, so I bought a new one. And I actually haven't opened this one yet, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. For loose powders, I've really been missing my one size, so I'm going to pull this out. And I'm also going to pull out this Fenty Nutmeg powder as well because I need to get some use out of it. I haven't used it in a long time. Now for blush. Blush is so hard for me, but I think it's only right that I pull out my Stranger Things blush from MAC because I actually have not used this, and I've had this for a while. This shade is called He Likes It Cold, and it's definitely giving all the spooky vibes. So we're pulling that out. And I actually have another spooky blush. This is the Phantom blush from Ioni, and it's so pretty. So I'm definitely gonna get some use out of this. Blush is so hard for me because I've been loving blush lately, so it's been really hard for me to just pick out a blush. I kind of want to pull out this Fenty blush duo thing. I was really liking this and I stopped using it. This is Peony Dropper and Malibu's. This was from their holiday collection last year, and I'm gonna pull this out. Now for bronzer, I actually have not used my Fenty bronzers in a while, like at least not in this packaging. I just go for the Sunstalker palette. So I think I'm going to, shall I pull these out? Yeah, I'm gonna pull both of them out. That's gonna be the bronzers that I focus on because first of all, this is ridiculous. For real, I've had this for so long, still haven't hit pan on it. It keeps getting hard pan and I keep having to scrape it, and I hate that. That's probably why I haven't used it in a long time, but we're gonna use it. Now moving over here to highlighters, this is gonna be another one that's hard for me. Let's see. I have more highlighters in my other drawer, but I kind of want to use what's in this drawer. Now that I'm looking over here, I want to use this ColourPop palette. This is a cheek palette. It has blushes and it has one highlighter in it. I don't necessarily need more blush options, but I'm still going to pull this out because why not? Really don't know what highlighters to use. That is my problem. Let me look at my other drawer. Yeah, I'm looking at my other drawer and I'm still confused because there's not that many highlighters in here. So I guess these are all of my highlighters now. Oh my gosh, I'm not used to this. I declutter so much makeup. So let me see. I haven't used Gold Deposit in a long time. This was my first highlighter and I used to use this for no reason at all, just every single day. It is so pretty. I'm pulling this out and I'm gonna pull out my Whisper of Guilt. This was another one that I used to love. I used to love this. Should I? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pull that one out. I'm gonna pull something else out. What am I gonna pull out? Let's see. I'm actually gonna pull out a Fenty highlighter. And this is the Fenty highlighter I want to pull out. And it's going to be this one. This is 7 Day Weekend and Poolside. I've been loving colored highlighters, so I want a colored highlighter. I have on a purple highlighter today and I'm not really feeling it. So I'm wanting to use a different purple highlighter and it's going to be this one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that blue, but I definitely know I can use the purple. So those are my highlighter options. What else do I need? So I think that's everything from this drawer. Let's pick out some eyeshadow palettes. Now I decluttered so much eyeshadow that I don't even know what I got left. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I know for one I want to use my Nightmare Before Christmas palette because it's spooky season, so it's only right that I use this palette. I haven't used it much, so I need to show it some love. I know Ari will be very proud of me for pulling out this palette because he is her favorite, Jack. So I'm gonna pull that out. That's for sure. And I actually want to pull out my MAC Cruella palette because I haven't used this much at all. I don't even know if I've ever used this palette, but I will never get rid of it because I love Cruella. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this out. It has some pretty shades in it. That green looks interesting. That silver looks interesting. So we're gonna just pull her out. And I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not pulling out a whole bunch of eyeshadow palettes because I definitely overwhelmed myself the last time and I'm not doing that again. So these two, and then I'm thinking about pulling out my Empowered palette from Huda Beauty because it's been a while. I don't know if I'm gonna need this for anything though. Like, I don't know. Maybe not. The last palette that I'm going to pull out is the Scorpio palette from Cara Beauty because we're about to enter Scorpio season. No offense to the Libras because it is Libra season and I love Libras. My moon sign and my rising sign is a Libra, so we're definitely not skipping past Libra season. However, I was not able to find the Libra palette, so we're going to pull out the Scorpio palette for the Scorpio season that we're approaching. And then after Scorpio season, we have Sagittarius season. Do we have a Sagittarius palette? Yes. So I just realized that I also have the Sagittarius palette. This is what the Sagittarius palette looks like. So I think that's enough. That's enough. I'm not pulling on nothing else. One thing that I did keep out from my last round to shop my stash is my Plastic Boy palette from the Revolution. I love this palette so much. I actually use this palette every single time that I do my makeup because I like to use that black and that brown for eyeliner, and I like to use Baddie for my crease. This palette is just literally perfect, and yeah, I love this palette. So I'm also going to have this palette out on my vanity for this round to shop my stash. And that is it for eyeshadow palettes. These two drawers next to my vanity actually still have a little bit of makeup in it, so I'm just going to see if there's anything that I want to pull out from these drawers. Which I don't think so. So I'm going to pull out this Conceal and Define Infinite setting spray from Revolution. I actually enjoy this setting spray every time I use it, so I'm going to pull this out. And y'all, I'm gonna finish this off because why? It's literally just sitting here for no reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off too for setting sprays. And that's it from this drawer. This next drawer is just face palettes and larger panned face items, like this big giant bronzer. Let's see. I actually want to pull out my Sephora Pro palette. I haven't used this in a long time. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's so pretty. And I actually want to get into this highlighter again because I was loving this highlighter. Let me show you guys what it looks like. How pretty is that highlighter? That's going to be so pretty in my inner corner. Yeah, I want to get into this palette, so I'm going to pull this out. And that's going to be the only face palette that I pull out, actually. For the first time in Shop My Stash history on this channel, I'm not pulling out a Javia's bronzer palette or blush palette. So yeah, that's it. So here's everything that I pulled out for this round of Shop My Stash, and let me show you guys where and how I'm going to store it. So this little drawer right here on my vanity is going to be my Shop My Stash drawer. Hopefully everything can fit. And I actually just realized that I forgot to pick out lip products, so we will do that after I put everything in here. So let's see if everything fits. So this is how everything fit. I'm very pleased. I don't feel overwhelmed, and I think I'll be able to actually use everything and make a dent in some of these items. So I'm very pleased with that. Now for all of my palettes that I picked out, I'm actually going to store them in this cute little cloud shelf thing, and hopefully they can fit on here. Let's see. So these two didn't fit, but everything else fit very cute and neat. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in this drawer since it didn't fit. And I'm just gonna leave this one out because it's not gonna fit anyway. So my eyeshadow palettes are just gonna go right here on top of my lip tower next to my vanity. Very easy to reach for and convenient. So I'm just gonna leave it right there, and we're gonna pick out some lip products. I already put my NYX Butter Gloss, the black one, in my purse, but I am going to be using that for this entire season, so I pulled that out. And then let's see, I'm gonna pull out Sweet Tea from Morphe because I miss her. And let's go ahead and pull out the lip gloss too. Do I have the lip gloss? Yeah, I have the lip gloss too. And I think I have... So I'm pulling out Sweet Tea from Morphe. I have the lipstick, the lip gloss, and then the liquid lipstick as well. So I'm pulling out all three. Oh, and then I actually have this lip gloss on my vanity. It's from ColourPop. It's called So Glassy, and it's a purple lip gloss. I actually have it on today, and I really love this lip gloss. So I'm going to pull this out as well. I'm also going to pull out a lifter gloss. This is the shade Ice. I usually pull out quite a bit of lip products because I love lip products. I actually want to pull out this Dose of Colors liquid lipstick and Play It Cool because it's been a while and I used to love this. This is actually my second one, so definitely want to pull that back out and see what that's like. And I'm going to pull out this Yummy Gloss from CoverGirl as well, and that's it. Now let's go see if these fit in the Shop My Stash drawer. Hopefully they do. And everything fit. And that is it for this round of Shop My Stash. I will be doing another Shop My Stash in December, so I won't be taking as long to do another Shop My Stash, thankfully. So I've been doing my Shop My Stash every 3 months, but I'm thinking about changing it to every 2 months. And my summer Shop My Stash really did change my mind. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video.